Thank you very much for the opportunity to speak to you today. My name is Mike Lewis. I'm a lawyer in Concord. I grew up in Durham, New Hampshire, and went to Oyster High School. From 2007 to 2013, I was an assistant attorney general. I had the honor of working with Senator Att when she was the attorney general, and I was staffed on both trial teams for both capital murder cases, both State v. Addison and State v. John Brooks. So I can answer your questions about State v. John Brooks, which is a case that resulted in a capital murder conviction, but the punishment of life without parole. I'm here mostly to provide you with information about the experience of prosecuting a capital murder case from the perspective of a prosecutor. I found it was very interesting to listen to at least one of the witnesses talk about the opportunity costs associated with the effort to seek the death penalty in such a case. Because I follow the news in the state legislature very closely, and I consistently hear that ours is a government with limited resources. I can tell you that seeking the death penalty for a homicide is an outlay of state energy and resources that is extraordinary. It is also very divisive. If you look at the staffing decisions that were made inside the Attorney General's office to staff each case, and you know the people who are the senior prosecutors involved in prosecuting cases, during the time, you will see the absence of top prosecutor staff on both cases. Most senior prosecutors on both that were working in the Attorney General's office at the time were not staffed on either of the capital murder cases. So the current Deputy Attorney General, the most recent Deputy Attorney General, and the head of the Civil Bureau all were prosecutors in the Criminal Bureau at the time, and all did not work on either capital murder case. The reason is because, as I understand, they had conscientious objections to working on those cases. I had the chief appellate lawyer in the Criminal Bureau at the time, when I was working on the cases, tell me that he would have nothing to do whatsoever with the cases because of the penalty that was being sought. And I've also had to sit through testimony today where people have essentially equated government officials, including myself, to having engaged in state-sponsored murder. I will say that as a state employee, as someone responsible for prosecuting the laws of the state, that is an incredible burden to bear, and it is a question before you whether that burden is worth the return on investment in light of other serious matters this government must address, including what Governor Sununu has called the Child Protective Services crisis, the opioid crisis, gun violence and potential gun violence in school, and issues regarding mental health. And I hope that as you make this decision, you will, the decision one way or the other, you will take the limited resources of our government and the needs of its people in mind in determining how to vote on this issue. And I'm happy to take your questions.
Thank you for your testimony. Other questions? Thank you for being here.